Ladies and gentlemen, Daily Bone Podcast. Today's Thursday, October 24th. We're here to dive deep into crypto. We got some stuff to talk about the Memecoin drama that has occurred over the last 24 hours. I'm sure this is juicy, ladies and gentlemen. Some Memecoin drama. Talking about the GOAT Memecoin's big day as it got exchange listed on Binance. I didn't know that. That's a big story right there. And then we're going to be building a meme coin portfolio for the bull run. We started yesterday. Kicks, how you doing, bud?
Doing absolutely phenomenal. Sorry, I'm on a toaster oven of a laptop, so I was deleting some unnecessary apps in the background. You know what I mean? Got Steam on there, not trying to play any video games right now. But I'm doing great, man. On my lunch break yesterday, hit a big dinger in the meme coin world. Gave a little bit of it back at the casino later that night when I was laying on the couch with my wife, but such is the game.
Got it. What was the meme coin you hit the dinger on? Just something that was about to graduate from Pump Fun?
Yeah, let me try to pull it up. I got in at 20K and it went to the fucking moon. It's my like top three. Most profitable.
No.
I made 1.7.
We got Kicks.
Is it him or me? Sorry, I have different tabs.
Like,
I'm worried about my wife.
100. You don't even remember what you traded. Here we go. Let me pull it up.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got some Wi-Fi issues. I'm going to try to step in and see if Kicks can hear me. Kicks, we're getting some delay from you. Not sure if it's coming from you or from Ray. Ray's got the hotel internet today. Because this is YouTube, Ray, I'm assuming that it's coming from the person who is lagging. Is the Twitter Spaces?
It's coming from me because I open a browser and this shitty computer just lags so fucking hard. The funny thing is the ticker was blank. It was a blank ticker.
BLANK.
Nothing. It didn't even say blank.
Wow, and that was interesting to people. I'm assuming. Okay, Ray, you're restarting Spaces. Ray, I have the burner phone, so if we need to use the burner.
So I think what happens is like the hotel Wi-Fi resets every 2 days, and I guess I set it initially right before the show 2 days ago, and it cut out.
Okay.
So I just had to reset that up.
Well,
so
looks
I'm
like
firing up the new Spaces right now.
Okay, so we got Half Basic saying the blank meme coin cooked. We got Steve LES NYC right here saying, what's up with Twitter Spaces? We're fixing it, Steve. Sit tight. Go get a bagel with lox or something. You know, you're a New York guy. Go get, a chopped cheese.
Speaking of bread products, man. So we got some organic bread over there. I look at the back, dude. There's canola oil in it. There's ascorbic acid. There's folic acid. I'm like, screw this. Went to the freezer where we have the Ezekiel bread. You look at that, and it's literally just grains listed off. And I'm like, that's how big of a scam food in America is. Even the organic stuff. You think you hear organic, you're getting something good. You look at the fucking ingredients label, you flip it over. It's junk.
Yeah, there's like soybean oil in it and stuff. I mean, look, ladies and gentlemen, we'll talk about this for 30 seconds. I promise we'll move on really fast. But yeah, you basically can't get bread anywhere besides a proper bakery. And you have to ask the bakery people what they put in the bread. And you got to find one that only does, only puts the things into bread.
The fact that there's something called dough conditioner, should raise alarms to people out there. The only thing that you need conditioning in your life is your hair. And frankly, I don't even do it. I think it's more of a thing for women. But I don't know if you condition your hair, I'm fine with that too. I'm cool with that. But your dough should not be conditioned.
I totally agree with you, man. Yeah, I mean, you got to find out. I buy bread from a place called BC Clet here in Williamsburg, top bakery in New York City. Not non-exaggeration. Action Bronson's gone there multiple times with his shows. And I buy the 96-hour fermentation bread and also the flour is imported from France, so it's French flour. It's not the American fortified flour. I guess the only thing that's American probably is the water. So I don't think he's importing the water. But
it's New York water, so that's not that bad. Better than Paris water. Can't even swim in that,
I guess. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, today first of all, let's hit this weather report, and then we're just diving into using BullX to make meme coin trades. Are we good to go, Ray, with everything? The Twitter space is all set. Everything's all set.
Yep, we are all set. Everything's good to go.
Beautiful. Kicks. Let's run it.
All righty, give me 1 sec. Tell me about dough conditioner real quick.
Yeah, Kix is he's getting ready for the weather report. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be back in action. By the way, Easy will be settled tomorrow with his traditional setup. He's traveling right now, so tomorrow he's going to be settled indefinitely with his traditional setup, so he'll be able to participate on the show with clean audio the way that it was back in the day like 3-4 months ago. Ray's going to be settled back into his home setup. I'm going to send a camera to Ray too, so you're going to be able to see Ray in beautiful HD. Ooh. We're going to be fully back, 1,000%.
All right, we're ready to rumble today. Here is Thursday, October 24th. It's almost November. That's pretty crazy. Looking at the crypto roundup, Solana leading the majors as Ethereum lags today. I think that was a Friday guess that I may have gotten right. Bitcoin just over 67K, Ethereum 2,500, Solana 175. Leading top 100 coin is Radium's Ray, which is up 12% to a $750 million market cap. Pudgy Penguins expanded to Walgreens. Pudgy Toys with Pudgy World will not be available for purchase in over 2,000 Walgreens stores. That's wild. Pudgy Penguins are down 1% on the news to a 9.1 ETH floor. Next up, bad news if you are a crypto holding Dane, as Denmark is considering implementing a 42% unrealized gains tax on crypto assets. That new law could go into effect as early as January 2024. I would be giving the government a middle finger and moving to a different country. Finally, more big news for GOAT as Binance launched perps trading for the token. GOAT is up 20% on the day to an $800 million market cap. Man, I thought Danes were smart. They're really fucking dumb.
Unexpected wrap to the weather report. Thank you, Kix, for the update there. We got Choose Rich Nick on the show right here. Nick, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing all right. I'm trying to find I'm working through some stuff here, but I'm doing pretty well.
Okay, well, let us know when you're ready to jump in. No
problem.
Nick,
you're Belgium, not Dane, right?
I'm Belgium. Yeah, many people call me Belgium.
Belgian? Belgian?
Well, I'm Nick. My dad lives in Belgium.
There we go.
Cool. So yeah, do you guys like the Danes?
Denmark is not a border of Belgium, and so there's really no conflict there.
That's good.
I think you'd run into more issues with the Finnish.
Oh,
and
no one likes
the Finn.
Yeah, no one likes the Finns.
And the Swedish.
Oh, the Swedes? Come on.
So, yeah, that's kind of what you're running into in that situation.
Well, that was fun. So look, let's build the Memecoin portfolio. To update everybody, I deployed serious capital into several meme coins yesterday on the show. Not serious capital, ladies and gentlemen, just starting to build the portfolio, starting to get the feet wet and to identify what the strongest opportunities are, in meme coins. Bought into GOAT, SPX, Retardio, Giga, Lock-in, and Flavia. 24-hour update. GOAT's up, baby. SPX is slightly up. Retardio slightly down. Giga, Giga's break even. Lock-in slightly up. Flavia down bad comparatively. I think Flavia took a 30% drop over the past 24 hours, if I'm not mistaken. Ray famously on the show yesterday advised against Flavia. Longtime listener, former mod, all-around good guy, Popcan in the audience said, he said, buy Flavia, thank me next week, was very adamant about it. Trusted him, deployed about $40 into Flavia.
You may have top-ticked it.
It might have been a top tick. It absolutely might have been top tick. So that's the current portfolio. Looking to either add to these positions or bring new coins in. If you're listening and there are coins that you feel strongly about, you have to not only present the ticker, but present why you feel that they are a good buy. And the answer for why cannot just be because you own them. There has to be some sort of reason why.
I mean, is there any good reason that exists for any token?
Murad has theses for each token that he owns. He has like a paragraph written.
If you were to summarize it, though, its price will go up.
Well, that's the result, Nick. but the thesis is the top of funnel if the result is the bottom. So we got Bachelors of Science saying Fartcoin. This has been thrown out quite a bit. I don't know.
It's on an absolute tear.
Is it?
Yeah, we bought this at, I think, $6K or $6 million market cap. I think it's up in the 60s now. 65 million.
Clean 10x.
Holy shit.
So this is
up and to the right.
Fartcoin.
And this is my thesis right here. All these people that are like, oh, all of these 500 or $1 billion coins, they're cult communities. You don't understand. Their holders are diamond hands. They're never going to go down. Dude, no one's buying your shit. They're buying fucking Fartcoin, dude, for the 10x in 4 days. Okay? They're buying GOAT. There's going to be so many coins that are going to come. There's going to be a Bored Ape Yacht Club. There's going to be a Punks. But there's going to be a lot of people that think they're Punks and Bored Ape Yacht Clubs, and you ain't. And guess what?
You can do both, though. You can do both. Like, you allocate.
No, you can't.
You allocate long-term holds, and then you have money that you're gambling on these 100x's. I think that's a completely normal thing to do.
You're going to get wrecked.
So apparently we bought Fartcoin at 3 million and sold at 6 million for a 2x. But had it been held, it would have been a 20x. PopCan.
Well, when we started this, the rules were we had to like buy and sell on the show. I think if we had held it overnight, we would have be diamond handing it to today.
M. Ali said, pretty sure this coin was bought live on stream. It was. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, one thing I do have to mention is that buying that coin on the show was part of an exercise where the exercise is literally to only hold a coin for the duration of the show. And the point of that exercise, the point of that segment is to show how quickly things can move in meme coins, and that, you know, a 1 hour long show, or in that case, like a 35-minute period of that show, a lot of things can happen. And for the sake of that segment, it actually made sense because it 2x in the 35 minutes, right? But obviously, it would have been a lot more fun if we just held the damn thing. Holy smokes. That would have been pretty good. But anyway, what are we looking at today? Is Fartcoin still the play? 60 million, or what is it? $44 million MC here, market cap?
66 million. And I'm going to say, no, it's not the play. But I mean, the way things are continuing to run, GOAT continues to get attention. It just got listed for Binance Perps. I think that's the first pump.fund meme coin to get listed on Binance Perps. So some of these ancillary plays can continue to run. I don't know how crazy GOAT gets. Ansem is very, very bullish on it. He likens it to Pepe and Pepe's run, and saying it's going to continue to run, and it's going to be like a hell
of a call at $780 million.
Well,
yeah, right.
Real quick. You finished what you were saying. Kix's comment was wicked funny. Finish what you were saying, though.
Yeah, he's basically saying that the GOAT run up feels similar to Pepe in April 23, came out of nowhere, went way higher than anyone expected it to, and many fading along the way. And he's saying completely different meta with possibility to attract way more eyes because of Andreessen and SV
Silicon Valley. How high do you think it could go, Ray?
I think we see $1 billion. I think we see $1 billion and then we retrace, and then some other meta takes over. But I think it probably holds like 500.
Fair. Nick, do you see GOAT continuing to move?
Man, I have no fucking clue, dude. I have no idea. Like, it's so noisy right now. The ability for something to become a Pepe to me feels way more difficult, because at the time that Pepe was going, everybody was talking about Pepe. There wasn't like 70 conflicting things. I just feel like, I don't know, there was less noise. And now the deeper you get into it, the more people that are just like posting random tickers. Like Rasmer has 17 tickers a day. Like, okay. And yeah, it's easy to be like, yeah, well, I called the one that went to 50 billion when you're posting every ticker. Like what?
That's my favorite, dude. You didn't buy that one? Yeah, sorry. It was hard to like see in the fucking sea of messages you sent over.
Like, I have no.
Alfalfa says you're upset that you missed out on GOAT, Nick.
Not really. I mean, there's a different token every day that has the potential to run. I got in.
I'm not saying any of these are going to run, but I think you may be a little bit more interested in like some of the new stuff coming off the Memecoin factory. Not saying to buy these, but maybe you can use these to see the trend of where things are going. What you like. There's a coin called Worm right now, and it's just an on-chain worm that crawls around on a map, and it's worth 5 million. That launched last night. So
Worm.
that's yep. Worm went all the way up to 10 million.
Well,
Retrace
yeah,
it. Once again, I'm not saying buy. I'm just giving you an
This looks
idea.
like a classic, the standard meme coin formation.
Yeah. Then we have Ant by Claude. Ant by Claude is the first meme coin created by Claude using their built
The new desktop
yeah.
beta thing.
Yeah.
Which is very interesting. I'm actually interested in using that tool for a variety of things, including like going through my messages and things like that. There's a lot of cool shit that you can do.
Claude, baby.
Last but not least, this one probably least exciting for you. XVI. It's called Xavier Simulation.
Yeah, I bought this yesterday, literally at like 3 million.
And you have it still?
Yeah, brother.
Then I sold it.
What's it at now? 6 million. Nice.
It had gone up to over 20 million basically yesterday.
Yeah, all that guy did was hook up a Chat GPT or Claude to a bot Twitter, and the guy's pretending to be like an 18-year-old going to 72 like on speed run, which is like, guys, like, why don't you just admit who you are and go to the library and start reading some romance fiction or something. I mean, can get a life.
Wow. Well, look at what Six Hole wrote. He said colostomy bag is a fart derivative on Arbitrum.
Of course it is. Of course.
And he's like not presenting that as a joke. He's like pointing it out for people. Like, hey, if you're looking for a deriv, because I saw some people write some messages about that. I got one on Arb. Yeah. Anyway, so what else we look at, Ray? Like, what are you looking at here? Ladies and gentlemen, Ray bought into a token called CatGF. Okay, CatGF. He bought in at $6,000 market cap. He pointed it out yesterday on the show. He bought in because he liked a paragraph that was written in the documentation of the coin. Is that correct, Ray?
So it was so basically the way that Truth Terminal, the GOAT token, the AI behind that, the Terminal of Truth, the way they you can like see the different like AI conversations on this Airtable, and an entry had just been entered in, like talking about like a CatGF coin, and this is when those had all been running. So I saw this on this left side with like the graphic of the terminal, so you kind of like know it's one of the new ones. So I just like looked at it really quickly, saw it was talking about a new token, and just got in. But then sold very early, sold at $1 million market cap, and I think it's now ran much higher.
Yeah, so Ray like bought in at $6,000 market cap, super easy with like a half soul, so like $80. Sold it at $1 million market cap, which is a face melting run. That's 6,000 to $1 million. You made like $8,000 right off of a half soul entry. So that's pretty. Yeah, exactly. But Kicks, if he had held it until we were just in the car yesterday, like we were just in the car, I was like, well, if you had held it, what would it be worth now? It was over $500,000.
What a fucking idiot, right? No, but Pio, in all honesty, I've done a lot of thinking about this, right? And like, there's two ways to make money on BullX, right? One is that you're like, I'm going for the big plays, right?
Yep.
The big gainers. If you go with that, you have to mentally and strategically be okay with taking lots of fucking L's, right?
Yeah.
Just like losing lots and lots and lots of money, having things that go up and you were up and you don't sell and they round trip all the way down, right? But then you eventually hit that one that's 1,000x and it makes up for all of those plays and more. And with that strategy, I think you have to be a lot more selective, right? You really have to think like, is this something that can run? Is this something that can run? Then on the other side, there's the more of like the trader's mentality, which is you're just looking for things that you think, even if they're a flash in the pan, they could cook for a little bit, right? And you can sell them for a 2 or 3x, or maybe you get lucky and you hit a 10x there, but you're not really trying to hit the 1,000xers. And I think where people mess themselves up is when they're deploying a trader strategy and then they make that tweet where they're like, oh shit, I shouldn't have looked at this chart. If I had held this, it would have been worth 250K. And it's like, you were not applying the strategy to hold to 250K. So why even mess with your mind like that? And you got to pick which style works for you, because a lot of people can't mentally handle the long shot play, and they are a trader, and that's fine. A lot of people mentally can't handle missing the long shot, so they shouldn't have a trader strategy or trader mentality. You know what I mean? So yeah.
AAA said if you trim 25% every 2x, you're not losing anything. You're taking profit.
Yes,
on the way up.
you are losing the hundreds of thousands of dollars you would make if you held CAT GF. Like, just, it's a mathematical thing. If you sell 25% every 2x, you are shaving your power law off on your compounded gains. But that's still a good strategy, AAA. That's a trader strategy, right?
I mean, that's essentially what I did to 1 million. That's what I did. You shave that up, and then you get to 1 million, and then you just drop the rest of the bag, essentially. I could have kept the moon bag, but I didn't think it was going to continue to cook.
And what's a moon bag? 10% of your initial buy? Less?
Yeah. About,
Fair.
Yeah, then you have a shit ton of dust in your wallet. Like, once again, you're like, you're looking for the 1% that's going to.
This is easier said than done in terms of going big and then just taking out initials. Because if you're just taking out initials and you're not taking wins, you need to have enough.
All of your losses.
You have enough liquidity to outpace your losses. So if you have a ton of unlimited liquidity, you can stay in things and take bigger gains. But if you have a set pool of capital you're playing with, you need to be in and out if you want to continue to make new plays. Otherwise, you're limited on what you can get into.
Exactly. I mean, I think that's fair. We got some great comments here, ladies and gentlemen, from the audience. We got Sharp Matter saying, keep a moon bag on everything. Sell 90% when you're up and then keep that 10%. That's kind of what we were just pointing out. Ray just pointed out Groovy T's comment. Mears just saying you can burn all the dust on Soul Cinerator and get some Solana back. So some more interesting.
That's cool.
Yes.
How does that even work, mathematically? Where's the Soul come from?
So you pay a bit of Soul to hold the account open with each coin you buy. So if you're buying a ton of coins, go to Soul Generator and you're going to get some Soul back from closing those accounts.
That's cool. I like it. Superior technology to Ethereum. Makes sense to me. Anyways, there's the other thing I've been thinking about is you kind of have to see in these trading things where the trends are going and what trends are going to have stickiness or not. Like this morning, wake up, I look, and there's a bunch of Andrew Tate coins going on. I'm like, this is not going to last. A, B, I couldn't be less interested in trading this stuff. So I'm just going to pass on that this morning. What, Pia?
Oh, well, I was going to say, how could you pass on that? That's the superior coin.
How can you not let the war room dump on you so that all of my followers can get rich? Probably with some racial epitaphs towards me. Even though he's half black, it makes it extra ironic. But it's me. I think this AI stuff in meme coins is going to have a lot more legs than people think. I think Farcoin could keep going up. I think GOAT could keep going up. I think that those things could also top and other AI coins run. But I think for a lot of people, once again, sorry if I offend you, why are they saying, why was Ansem saying, even though I made fun of him, he is right. Why is he saying, hey, A16Z and Silicon Valley are now interested in this GOAT meme coin? They're not interested in it because it's a meme coin. They're interested in it because of it's an AI, and this token is representing the mind share of that AI. And so my point being is that Mark Andreessen's not cool, another dog coin. Let's go, man.
Right, that's not interesting to him at all.
Yeah, so I'm saying that this meme coin AI hybrid where people are experimenting, and a lot of this shit's going to go to zero. Sorry, for me, it's 100 times more interesting than trading. When Ant by Claude went to 13 million, someone launched. They found the Claude founder's dog, and it's Sherry, the dog founder's, Claude founder's dog. Dude, sorry. If you have fun trading that, have fun trading that. But that's not drawing people in. This AI stuff is actually drawing people in. We're like, oh, wow, there's a sentient AI bot that's doing X, Y, and Z, and this is their coin. Yeah, that's a really strong narrative. And with how fast AI is advancing and the things that you can do with AI, I don't think that all of that has been explored.
Yeah, I mean, look, we got people coming in with a bunch of great comments here. We've got Combi saying, I think the move is buy with 2 wallets, shave in 1 wallet on the way up, and in the second wallet, just leave things alone for 1000x. On the subject of GOAT, Scooter said that because GOAT has been listed on Binance, the top is in 100%. I don't know if I feel the same way. I understand the logic, of course, but we'll have to see. Who knows? Ray, do you agree with that?
I'm not sure. I mean, this is the first pump fund token listed on Binance, which is very interesting. Easy has a post this morning where he disagrees.
So Easy disagrees.
Yeah, he's saying they're calling for the Binance curse and that this is the top of GOAT.
Everybody that made a lot of money off of the previous meme coins are hating this because I think if they look in the mirror, it could invalidate some of their bags. And I'm not saying all of them. I'm not saying it's not all going to work out. OX Fetty said in the chat, Kick's proving why you should invest in Colts and not trends. Colts are a trend. I could argue that the meme coins are Colts was and is a trend / sector of meme coins. So you'll have your Colt meme coins, right? Now you're seeing that there's other sectors. You have your Colt meme coins, you have your fucking animal dog meta, whatever cycle. Now you have your AI cycle. There's going to be different things. Yeah, you can say the top is in and everything like that. By all means, man. By all means, go for it. I just don't know, dude. I am way more interested in trading like this stuff. I think it's like interesting. Like when the Flavia terminal or whatever came across, I was like, dude, that's actually interesting. Like, and I think there's a lot of people like me too.
So we got some good comments from the audience. We also have text messages from Easy himself, who is apparently listening to the show. So thanks for listening to the show while you're not on it, Easy. Anyway, he said he wants me to read this out. His opinion is that the top of GOAT, the GOAT token, is not in. And the reason why it's not in is because we are in an actual bull market. Whereas, for example, Bonk, which many people might be looking at as a comparable of a successful meme coin that made it all the way to Binance exchange listing, was listed during the bear market. And one additional text message just came in as I'm reading this, and he said, GOAT will go to multiple billions. Ray, any thoughts on that? Any comments from the audience too? And by the way, someone asked how they could use a BullX, bodagos.com/BullX, right, Ray? Or is it BullX.com/bodagos?
Bodagos.com/BullX.
Bodagos.com/BullX. Thank you. All right. Easy then followed up and
billions. That's wild.
I
don't know.
So?
Maybe. I mean, it's like first mover, but like there's been first movers. Like it's like what exact first mover is it? Like the first mover, like AI bot on Twitter meme coin. Like there was like first mover being Turbo way back when we were talking about like, okay, this is the first mover in terms of just all AI meme coins because ChatGPT like set this up for the person, gave them the name, the idea, the contract. So like there all these different like manifestations of being the first AI. I don't understand like what could potentially separate this one versus another. I do think it does go over $1 billion, but I think it retraces from there. And I don't think we see like a face melting multiple billion run.
So real quick, we have some comments here that I actually want to clarify. So Luke, sales coach, longtime listener, makes a lot of comments, said, so Bonk is done. I think Luke misunderstood Easy's commentary because Easy was simply using Bonk as a comparable. He was not suggesting that he thinks that the Bonk meme coin, which at this point is a major, has will cease to exist long term. I mean, Joe McCann has a ton of Bonk over at Asymmetric, and I see a second comment on that too, where Shaco Gibson, I don't recognize this name, but maybe this gentleman, I feel like I've seen comments from him before, said don't sleep on Bonk. That was not. It's funny how things can be misunderstood, huh? There was no shot at Bonk in that. It was simply a comparable of a token that launched at the bottom of the bear market and had its top thus far ticked when it got listed to Binance. He's not saying like Bonk sucks. He was just using it as a comparable. Ray?
Yeah, and I mean, Bonk is, I mean, it is now recovered above where it
Yeah.
local top from that Binance listing too.
Well, there you
on,
go.
on the chart. Yeah.
So Graham Talman, I feel like this is a new name, said VC interest in GOAT is the difference, A16Z, etc. Obviously, that is something that needs to be mentioned. And the VCs are in on meme coins now. Like if you talk to Ram about meme coins, he's going to act like they're, semiconductor companies. He's going to look at them the same way. Like he sees real value in many of them. There was a couple comments here. So Popcan's coming in. He's saying that Bonk has limited upside like Doge. It's a last cycle coin. It's not dead. He said 5 billion long term, stamp it for GOAT, not like Flavia. So I guess maybe from yesterday today, Popcat might be out on Flavia. Yesterday, Giga Bull. Today, not so much. Love to see it. That's how it goes. Yeah. Anyway,
everybody in here that is mentioning that they need GOAT to die. They need GOAT to die because it'll validate their bags partially.
What do you think GOAT gets to?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I have no fucking clue. It's on Binance. That's definitely significant. What I think it does is it has a narrative that is more than just we're a cult. That's why you should buy in. We're a cult. Because explain to me this. If everyone's a cult and none of you sell, then how do any of you make money? Obviously, you all plan on exiting the cult.
You drink the punch. You drink the punch and you exit.
Everybody kills themselves.
Yeah, well, we're a cult. None of us is going to sell. That's a great investment for me.
Real quick, Daddy, this is a equities update. Daddy Nick just pointed out MicroStrategy is about to break all-time high. Dude, MicroStrategy, you heard it here first. That's the best stock ever. That's the best stock ever. You heard it here first. That is my firm position. MicroStrategy is the best stock ever, and it's going to outperform NVIDIA over the next 10 years. That you heard it here first. It's going to be volatile as fuck, and it's going to dump really hard when Bitcoin dumps at the end of like the cycle in 18 months or whenever that is. But MicroStrategy is the best stock ever, and that thing is a face melter. We got some more text from Easy real quick. He said, Bonk goes higher too, LOL. So that's in response to people that somehow, that were perceiving him as like dumping on Bonk and that thing. Then he said it's because they were both listed with Binance futures first. So he's, making that comparable. So anyway, back to the discussion. Is GOAT a buy here? What are we thinking?
I think it depends on what you want to do. Like I am way less interested in anything above 500 million.
Well, I mean, I think that's a fair position to have.
And I think what GOAT has validated, PO, GOAT's the reason Fart Coin's at 60 million. GOAT's the reason Flavia went to 40. GOAT's the reason XVI went to 20 yesterday. It's the reason for a lot of these things that you can make a lot of money on. I think that devs are going to continue to experiment and explore what you can do with AI coins, what you can do with these different kinds of things. And I think that there's going to be 10 more, not GOAT opportunities down the pipeline in the next week, but 10 more 20 million cooks that are in this narrative. So I'm going to look at trying hitting some of those, getting in 100, 200, 500K and selling them for 10 million, 20 million. And then getting out, never fucking looking back.
Fair.
Are you holding coins to double-digit millions right now, Kicks? Like, are you holding? No, you're not. So, like, how are you going to hit those?
Dude, how do you hit a home run? You swing the bat.
Right, but isn't your strategy right now basically getting in like post radium at like 70 to 120 and then getting out like 1 to 2 mil?
I actually have I have 2 automation strategies set up in BullX, little BullX ad here. One of my automation strategies is for low conviction, and one of my automation strategies is for high conviction. So on the high conviction,
I want to make it.
Yeah, so low conviction, stop loss 25%. I like this. And then I do a 40% take profit at 100%. And then at 100, yeah. Mm-hmm. And then 200% I take 20, and then 300% I take 20, and then I manually handle whatever the rest. But you can make that 300, 400 if you want.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Kix is walking Ray through setting up a custom sell strategy in BullX, which is obviously a very cool feature. It's an advanced trading platform, so it's awesome to see Kix fully taking advantage of that.
Antoine said he's freestyling it. No, I was confused because I was reading the sell percent as the trigger percent, not the other way around. So I'm like, why is he putting 40, 100? And then I figured it out.
Well, there you go.
No, but this is seriously what I have, and I can pull it up, and it's really cool because when you do this, Ray, you can literally just buy a coin, and then it sets it all, right? So you can just know you have a stop loss in place. The tricky thing with these is sometimes the stop losses don't trigger, so like you can't 100% rely on it. BullX, honestly, you should have like a checkbox where I can say retry on stop loss. So I don't care if you missed the hit on the way up, but
got some good news for you. We'll get you into the new platform they're releasing. I'm currently showing it, but it will automatically retry your limit orders and automations.
These guys some good devs, dude. These guys
devs are cracked.
Yeah,
these guys know what they're doing.
I have a fresh account up here with the new platform. It has additional functionality. We'll get you hooked in. Once they do a public release, we'll have a link for everyone to sign up onto the new platform and get all the additional bells and whistles that they're launching.
Speaking of getting hooked in, I'm going to go up to the desktop. I will see you guys in my ultimate form.
Oh, let's go. So Ray, let's talk. Can we talk about so I'm looking at this portfolio from yesterday. 6 coins, ladies and gentlemen. GOAT, Lock-in, SPX, Giga, Retardio, Flavia. 4 out of the 6 as of right now are up. The only ones that are down are Retardio and Flavia. Flavia is down quite bad. Down $27. I don't know what my, I guess, and so my exposure right now is $20. So that looks like an over 50% drawdown. And then Retardio is only down $5. I don't know. I see a lot of value on Retardio. Would you add to the position here? What are you seeing on the chart there?
Let me take a look at Retardio.
And easy, if you're listening, any kind of insight into Retardio, I'd love to hear it. Or other coins right now, maybe in the $100 to $250 million range, $100 to $250 million range. I think that's an interesting range.
So something you want to make like clear is like how often do you want to manage this position? Like, are you going to be like trimming and like
I want to accumulate big positions in quality meme coins.
Okay. So you're looking for like longer term holds and then cutting potentially when you make gains that you're happy with, essentially, on some of these positions.
I would like to build a portfolio. When my friends that aren't in crypto are texting me and asking me about meme coins, that's when I will be like, okay, this is maybe toward the top of the cycle. I believe Murad said his barber was talking to him about crypto trading, and that was when he knew that the previous top of cycle had happened. Obviously, everyone has their own little indicators from that time period. But I would like to, because I just feel like the non-crypto audience is undefeated, so to speak. They always will kind of show you where the top is to some capacity. And I want to, like, you guys know me, I can't be like glued to the computer screen, same day entries and exits. Can't do it. But I can build a large position in high conviction bets and wait and let that thing go way up, you know? So I'm less interested in like what we did yesterday when I put $20 into the thing and it went up and then it literally just went to zero. I'm less interested in that. I don't want to go to the roulette table and put $10 on black 27, right? I don't want to do that, but I want to build big positions in quality coins.
How about some Epic?
Yeah, I'll add that right now. That's an easy one. No?
What's up? No, I'm kidding, dude. I love those guys.
It's only a $20 million market cap.
Yeah.
So basically, this is my watch list of coins that are fairly relevant, and I sorted it by market cap. So I'm scrolling my way down and just looking at things that are potentially interesting to add to.
Because
I think PO could do some damage in the $1 to $10 million range, and like maybe the 10 to 30 million, maybe even not the 1 to 10 million, like the 3 to 10 million that have been around for more than 48 hours. I think that's where PO could do some damage, because I think PO can see the vision of where something is going, right? And in the $3 to $10 million range, you're not getting hard rugged. There's been at least a little bit of validation of the idea. You're not sifting through literal shit looking for gold. You're like sifting through various precious metals and trying to find the gold, you know?
Yeah, fair. We got some funny comments that I missed. We got a OX Fetty in response to the Murad Barber comment. He said, must have been the last time he got a haircut. So that's a funny little... That's a funny little dig right there. AK,
dude,
same
hey,
joke.
dude, you fucking get liquidated, leverage longing Bitcoin.
Dude, I love seeing the sense of humor come out.
Things.
Unboxed and AK hit the same joke at the same time. They go, Murad, how's a barber? Like, I love it when people are just... Look at this.
Hey, what do you want to come in here? Could you just comb it and cut the split ends off? Yeah, sure. That's great. That'll be $35.
There we go. We got AAA telling me to buy Horny at 2 million. What do we think of this, ladies and gentlemen? Horny at 2 million. What do we think?
I literally saw Horny at 20K last night.
See, the issue with $1 to $3 million coins and trying to get Pio to buy these is that he's going to need to monitor them. He's not going to be just like accumulating positions in these.
Because he's going to be the investor mindset. He's going to be like, okay, I'm down 50%, whatever. Or he's going to be like, cool, I'm up 3x. I'm still holding.
We got some calls from Easy, ladies and gentlemen. I just received a text. So we got AUTISM. His thesis is that the name speaks for itself. The name speaks for itself, according to Easy. AUTISM. I tend to agree. He said GLORP. Alien cat coin. It's a cult. He said ticker E. Bet on AI. That's the phrase for AI maxis. Oh, sorry. E/AC. Those three Easy really likes. What do we think of those? AUTISM, GLORP, and EAC.
I like GLORP.
Do you?
I'm in GLORP.
You're in GLORP.
You're not allowed to say things you like because you're in them.
Well, suck it.
Dude, fucking Mark Chabansky went to 12 million. Fucking bonkers.
Oh, I know GLORP. GLORP's been around. 8.21 million. What do you think of GLORP, Ray?
I know Easy likes it. He called it around 4. I liked it much better at 4, obviously. But it has retraced from its peak at 13. They have the NFT collection as well. I'm not sure exactly how they interact with each other. I'm not super familiar with the ecosystem and how exactly it works.
I'm in for a half soul. GLORP's in the portfolio.
Holy shit.
No. Easy also talks about at that market cap range. He hasn't mentioned it in that text, but he talks about Stan with the Stanley Cup.
I don't like that.
Stanley Cup, the girls
I
carry
sold my
around.
Stan, dude. Yeah, I took some nice profits. Nice 40% gain.
Dude,
Here's the thing. You gotta,
who would hold Stanley Cup when you can own GLORP? Which
the tough thing with Stanley Cup,
about.
it's a meme about women, and women don't buy meme coins.
So AUTISM
and men that buy meme coins don't know any women.
So it's underpriced when women come in and start buying meme coins, is what you're saying.
Yeah, we saw that play out in NFTs. That worked out great.
So AUTISM's at 8 million as well.
Don't say that word.
So Easy picked that on Memecoin Monday the previous week and did like a 5 or 6x on that. I think that was at like 2 million when he initially called it. So that's ran up 4x since then. It's peaked at 20. This has been around for 3 months. It basically was.
Yeah, it's a dumb cabal coin. They all just said, "Oh, let's pull a Murad. Let's all accumulate it down here, and then all tweet it at the same time." Not my first rodeo.
So we got GLORP, AUTISM, and EAC. What about EAC? What are we at with that?
So I don't. What do you say the ticker was?
E/ACC.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a $21 million market cap.
Ooh, look at that runner. Now that's more of an easy play right there.
That was a cook, huh?
Yeah, it went from.
What is this market cap at?
21 million.
You know what's funny? I didn't understand why so many E8CC tokens were being launched like 3 days ago, and it's because of this coin.
And it's just pumping.
Pumping.
Pio, how much fraud do you own?
I own 0. It's at 165K market cap.
Fraud is?
Yes.
That's down bad. I like that. That's very interesting. Looks
The
like
audit on fraud. Oh, sorry. No, the audit on it said safe for a moment. It says caution now. You might want to watch out for this one.
It says caution. Oh,
See?
look at what is going on.
Is it because you just said the word on the show?
No, when did that start? Since the show started, it's been up only. There's some anticipatory stuff. What am I coding? What's about to go down? Am I making something right now? Yes. Is it going smoothly? No.
Why are you making things for fraud? That's not allowed.
Dude, it's a little mini. We have a website. There's a website, textbookfraud.com. Hey, you haven't seen it?
I actually have not.
Go check out the site so you can see the magic. Here it is.
Wow.
So
the future of education. Wow.
Kix made this.
Are we raising venture capital for this? Should we be pitching Mike Dudas on this one?
Yeah, he made this with AI. This button resets, by the way, when you refresh the page. There's also a form here where you can enter your social security number and your seed phrase. No. Don't scroll all the way down. No. There's a bug on the page right now. But yeah, I mean, it is the textbook fraud situation.
It's now the coin is pumping. It's up to $234,000 market cap now. It's up $80,000 market cap since you started talking about it.
I'm not talking about
because all
it
these
anymore.
guys are just immediately trying to dump on someone else.
Well, here's what's going to happen.
246.
The more that the audience buys this, the more they're going to get wrecked. And I'm going to start getting DMs basically being like, what are you doing with fraud?
Yeah. So to be clear,
I'm getting the DMs now. Hey, I can help you out with fraud. Let's work together. I got some ideas.
Those are what you call dumb bag holders, and there's no saving them. Even if you save them on fraud, they'll take that money and they'll go get into something else, and they'll be trying to CTO it or something when it goes down 99%.
Yeah, to be clear, fraud's going to zero.
That is the disclosure on the webpage. It says you will lose everything. I do believe it says that. Let me just verify.
You are going to lose all your money.
Yeah, you are going to lose all of your money.
Well,
yeah, exactly. People love that, though. People just want to lose their money. What if I made that button store the information? How crazy would that be, dude?
That would be impressive.
I mean, like,
it's
people
dumping now. So everybody that bought in just got erased at the top. So
really, can we see that?
Yeah. So some angry comments should be coming in here.
I mean, it's at 216K off of the base of what's the liquidity in this? 35K, 36K. We're down significantly. Look at that. Wow.
There we go. Now we're talking. This thing's going down the way it should be.
That's rude of you, dude.
What do you mean?
That's rude of you to the holders to say it should go down. Hold on.
Let's scroll back up.
Let's scroll back up and look at the chart real quick. Can we just scroll back up? And just let's make some comments real quick. Wow, this token's going to do great. Let's see how this one's going to pop.
Mr. Yellow said, Gensler going to love coming after Nick for fraud.
Here's a good one. Wait till you see what's about to drop, man. You haven't even seen or tasted what's about to happen with this.
Wait till you see my website.
Wait till you see.
I think this gentleman, Tom, is the angriest. He wins the award for the angriest fraud holder of this show. He's actually been bringing it up since the beginning of the show.
Really? Look at this. This anticipatory pump of the things that are about to happen. Oh, someone sell. What a
smart person is selling.
Tom, did you sell that?
No.
At least we're not going to get Gary Gensler's attention. So
can I interest you in a hot off the press mem?
Sure, we should be fine. Sure. We'll be off the radar. We're going to be fine.
Oh, this wasn't even launched via Pump Fund, or was it?
Or was
it not?
Send that CA Kicks.
Okay.
We're ready to deploy.
At first.
There's the CA. It's sent in the private chat.
Wait, hold on. So let's look this up real quick. I'd like to see this one. I'm looking up the contract address right now.
It may go to zero.
This does not look good.
Why not? It's a retrace, bro.
Hold
The MC, the market cap's pushing 500K. It's going up right now.
Is it? Hold on. Let me take a look. Oh, I had the wrong one. So this
Popping
is
that CA.
interesting. It says top 10 holders. Are we about to get caught in a...
I'm not saying buy it. I'm just saying this is one maybe to take a look at.
Ray, do you see that
Well,
in the
I
private
bought it.
chat? Did
Yeah,
you?
doing
Yeah, you sent me the
6.7%.
contract address.
I'm saying like do some like research, like look at it. Like, do you even know what it is?
I'm just losing money now.
Yeah,
Well,
same.
Just like the fraud holders.
I haven't
this
even
it?
bought it yet. I
Is
was like
this
thought
it?
we were going to talk about it.
Kicks hasn't bought it yet. Now Nick bought it. Nick's going to tweet it.
Well, no, I'm not.
He's going to tweet it. It's going to send. And Kicks is going to be pissed.
Sklaw.
What?
So
Why
this
is
an
this
album?
interesting?
I don't know. They made an album with Claude.
Oh, that is terrible.
Dude, am I just going to lose one soul?
Yeah. Sound.
I don't
Claude.
know, dude. I didn't tell you to buy. I literally said,
Why
let's
would you
dis-
send the contract if you didn't want me to immediately ape in?
What a great album.
I was like, let's discuss this.
What is this album, dude?
It's want to listen to Echoes of the Electric Soul.
I like that one. Let's go. Let's hear this AI.
What percentage does the top 10 holders is 20?
The dev owns 7%.
The MC's just plummeting.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
No, it's not.
We're down to 100K MC off of a 300K.
No, we're at 300 right now. 315, 324, 324. A little bit of a dump, 240. Pumping
I was
back
just
up.
saying, let's take a look at this.
I don't know. I think that there's a very strong chance. We're down at 190. Do I think this is going to turn around? Yes, I do. Do I
Probably
think
should be
this
looking
is
at like volume.
the future ticker right now? Oh, we're getting a little pump. We're at 240, 240, 227, 230. Off of the 190 that Pio was throwing shade at it against. We're seeing a lot of selves come in at small doses, which is not good. And yeah,
is
we'll see
there
what
any good music or is it just like white noise?
And I'm out of this. I lost half a soul. So that was really great.
I can't even hear it.
Can you hear this?
We can't. No. That was fun. Jorge says maybe Kicks should say it in Spanish. I'm assuming Jorge's Latino since his name is George in Spanish. I love it when Latino people are like, yeah, speak my language, butcher the shit out of it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was an unexpected segment where Kicks just wanted us to look at a chart and Nick bought in.
And lost money.
But in all seriousness, as we wrap, should we look at a chart that could actually be good?
Yeah, because this volume's going down. That's not good.
Did
Like,
you just
terminal
pick a
shutdown.
random token?
No.
I literally was like, yes, I did. I literally looked at Graduated and I was like, let's talk about this. Do you guys we could have formed a thesis, but you wanted to somehow front run the thesis that had not even been created yet. And now we've discovered there's no thesis.
This is getting out of control.
Blanco said, I bet it's going to pump now that Nick is out. Is there something interesting that's not like, that hasn't been around for 20 minutes that, could be, an actual decent opportunity?
Perhaps fraud?
Dude, you're
I mean,
playing
it really
with this
depends
game.
on how much you think the current AI meta is going to be around. Like, there's definitely like coins that are adjacent that have been pumping. We looked at Fart Coin. There's also ACT, which has pumped like a decent amount on the back of GOAT. This one's at 60 million. There's GNON, which also is like in that like weird 40. Like, yeah, this one's at 40. This has been pretty much.
How about
down
this one?
only,
I never got this one. Act 1. Oh, you just said it, ACT.
Pull that on.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I just know that it's one of the like AI like adjacent.
Yeah, that's wild.
Should we make a new coin before we wrap, Nick?
I think we should
Fraud 2.
I think we should wait on that.
Don't buy Fraud 1 anymore. Buy Fraud 2. I'm sure the Fraud 1 people would love that.
I don't like this.
Don't buy Fraud 1 is in the name. In the name, should it be coming up with the names is funny. That is funny. P. Diddy's Panda. That's one, that's in one of the bits that we're going to put out. That's a decent name. What is Act at now? Because what's his name? Alfalfa actually did tell me to buy that yesterday. Maybe Alfalfa's right about stuff, and I should start buying his calls. He was right about a couple things, Act and something else. I forget the other thing.
So Act is at 60 mil.
So a 3x in overnight. Could have used that. That would have been nice.
Yeah, I don't think it was at 20 million yesterday.
Alfalfa, choose your calls wisely. I'm buying your next 3 calls, but you have to same like Pio. This is one of the 3 calls. I'm buying your next 3. Choose them wisely. No rush. Doesn't have to be right now. It can be over the next 3 weeks. Doesn't matter. No rush. But like when you write it, I'm just gonna buy it. We got AAA saying jail. We got FUB. I don't know. Anyway, before we wrap, any charts we want to look at that might be interesting?
I mean, what are the ones that are trending right now? Basically, we need to be exploring what's taking place.
Look at Flavia over here. People are telling me that Flavia is like a buy the dip. Something happened where the Twitter got pulled or something. I don't know. The dev released a YouTube video, Fully Docs team. I don't know. What do you guys think? Take a look at it. Groovy T's just saying Murad's list. I kind of agree with that. Nick, what do you think of this Flavia chart? MC is 28M.
Volume's kind of a little
dwindling.
anemic.
Dude, it's hard for any of these to have retention at this moment in time. That's the only thing that I'm just like, that's what, there's so much competition. I'm just really skeptical of all of this now.
All meme coins or all what?
Well, a lot of these different, like the bigger tokens, basically.
Yeah, 20 million MC. Tripsy saying my cadence morphed into Trump's. I don't know if I agree with that. Alfalfa saying no call right now. That's perfectly fine. You don't have to force a call. No call right now is no problem. I'll be keeping my eyes peeled for the next call.
No call right now is a good call, frankly.
Look at that. I bought into Epic. I like that. I like getting a little bit of exposure there.
And if you like Murad coins, another one that's interesting here is Shark Cat.
This is a Murad coin. $18 million MC.
It's been down since it peaked. It's like probably the most down Murad coin on a percentage basis from the peak after like that mania. So it was at like 48.
Groovy T saying SC is not a Murad coin. Lock in. I already have exposure to lock in. Up $10 on it. What up?
I might be mistaken.
Why are you buying such small amounts?
Dipping the toe in, dude. This portfolio is going to be $1 million. So we got some time to build this up. You guys are laughing. About to lock in.
I like it.
Yeah, I like lock in.
I can't just imagine if I just plowed a whole Bitcoin into Flavia. I wouldn't have been a good shape.
Do you have Giga yet?
I do have Giga, yes. Giga's performing. 5 out of the 8 coins are performing, are in the green, with GOAT being the strongest performer by far. I have $280 of exposure to GOAT. Look at that.
Very
What about
interesting.
Aura? What about Aura? I like that ticker.
Yeah,
and
Easy
is
likes Aura.
Yeah,
20
is there a wormhole version of MOG where I can buy it on Solana? Must be.
I'm not sure about that.
Must be.
I'm not sure this is official, but it could be.
Yeah, I want to say that I remember them doing
just
that.
Google it and say, I don't know if this is the right one, but
well, no, I just searched for MOG here, seeing it's 10 months old, looking at the market cap, and the price, but I don't think either of these is.
That's not
Legitimate.
official. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Mog's only on ETH and base. Maybe I'll do it on base, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. Aura, what do we think of this chart? And then we'll wrap.
Well, I think everything that's like older and large cap has done this like retrace over the last 2 weeks with the AI meta. So there could be opportunity. I mean, it could get back down to 3 mil bottom, but I mean,
Smoking
it's
chicken
really hard to make
fish.
any of these predictions. But Aura is one that like I see a lot and also like has the like kind of like Zoomer narrative and like is a saying and could, I don't know, pump on the back of that. I don't know.
Groovy
Easy
T said
uses on this.
Yeah, Groovy said it's higher risk, but it's a good meme viral word for Gen Z.
This is no, sorry, I meant SCF, not Shark Cat. I
got it.
Confused this morning. Smoking chicken fish is what I meant in terms of the Murad coin that's down the most.
Blade said that Wormhole needs to partner with us. They are our partner, so we're way ahead of you. We love Wormhole.
Yes, SCF is down almost 50% from its Murad peak. So this one's interesting. It did bounce yesterday.
Smoking chicken fish. That's a cult. For $65 million MC. Man. Ray, are you in anything right now? Are you holding anything?
I'm in most of the Murad meme coins. I can just bring up my portfolio.
404. Oh no, sorry. All right.
SPX, Lock-In, Bitcoin, Giga, Popcat, Retardio, Mog, Whiff, Bonk, Mini, Apu, Fwog, Epic, Rocky, Smoky Chicken Fish, and then just a bunch of stuff that I'm trading. None of these are holds. Most of them are dust.
Got it. Interesting. SPX, you're up pretty big on.
Yeah, that's the biggest gainer. Like 3x, I think. 288% on SPX. I basically bought like right at the beginning of the Murad, like once like he like everyone started paying attention. So
yeah, you got in good on that.
Yeah, so basically I said I was going to just allocate a portfolio of these and then just hold. So like that's kind of the game plan with like those, and then I'm trading with like the rest of the balance.
All right, well look, I think we can wrap on that. It's a day of pausing. I added Epic and Glorp to the meme coin portfolio. Pretty happy with those. Nick bought into a random coin during the show that Kick sent the contract address for, and it went to 0. So that's cool. Not quite 0.
No, I lost 50%.
All good. Henry Smith multiple times during the show has just said, "What is this?" I don't know what he. It's hard to know exactly what you're referring to, Henry
BullX.
Smith. Oh, it's BullX. Is that what you? Okay, Henry Smith, BullX. We'll put the banner on the screen. Yeah, there you go. Sign up for BullX. Bodogos.com/BullX. I don't know how you're like trading without this thing. Like this is a very good suite of products that makes it very Mr. Yellow. That makes it very easy to trade meme coins. So look, ladies, he said the fraud terminal tweet. What's that about? I don't know. Anyway, look, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back tomorrow. Check out the show on YouTube. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button there. We really appreciate it. Check it out on X platform, Spaces, and video, wherever you are consuming content. Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts, we are there. We will catch you guys next time. Blaine Russell saying the BullX link does not work. Bodogos.com/BullX doesn't work.
We'll look into it.
Oh, it is. It's 404.
I don't know that I ever made that URL.
We did.
Is it BullX.com/Bodogos?
No, it's definitely bodogos.com/BullX. I can share the redirected link though.
Hold on. I'll take a look real quick.
We will get that sorted. Big shout out to our partners for the show, BullX, and just really the best meme coin trading platform that we just use. Nick?
Well, if you give me 2 seconds, I can just take a look. I'm going to just make a quick investigation. We're on bodagos.com. We're checking out the rules, the page rules. Yeah, /BullX. Bodagos.com/BullX.
That's 404 right now.
That's wild. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to look into that. That's some sort of weird bug.
Okay.
All right, well,
I
figure it
shared the what we.
Oh, I know why it's
links
not
to.
working. I know why the redirect stuff doesn't work anymore. It's because of dude, Webflow.
Man, Webflow. Webflow. All right. Well, anyway, we'll catch you guys tomorrow to close out the week strong. Thursday, October 24th. Thanks for listening, everybody. We will catch you guys next